Well, hello. So today I'm going to show you how I do just like a natural smoky eye. I don't usually do a black smoky eye unless someone really wants it. I'm not a fan. So thanks for all the really good feedback from my first video. So round 2. So I've already done my skin and everything exactly the same way as I did in the first video. This eyebrow has been bugging me. Please know, just the stronger muscle on the side. So it keeps doing its own thing. So yeah, everyone makes fun of me, but it is what it is. So you can see exactly the same. I did use a different foundation. Wake me up. It's quite a shiny, oily foundation. When I do wear it the whole day, it doesn't actually stay in place. It does move around. So I would probably suggest this for a very dry skin, not for an oily one. And also, yeah, because it's very oily, for a dry skin it will sit in place, but if you already have oil on top of oil, it's just gonna slide all over the place. So yeah, so I normally do this in the day and then we'll go a bit darker in the night, or if I'm just not in that kind of mood, I will wear this too, or you can wear it all the way through. So I'm gonna start off with Morphe palette. This is 35R. I mean, their palettes are pretty amazing. I mean, each palette has 35 colors. The pigments are really nice. They blend really nicely. Cheaper than MAC. Better than MAC. I mean, yeah. Okay. So let's get started. So first we're going to do, again, fluffy brush. This is a Sephora one. Please excuse my brushes, they are very dirty. I'm going to start with what they call the transition color. So I'm going to use like something like this one. Just any soft brown, even lighter if you want, line around. Obviously if you have darker skin, you can go for a darker color. And then just in the crease, what I find helps is if you look down and just in the crease, swipe backwards and forwards like a windscreen wiper. I mean, you could even use a bronzer for this if you really wanted to. You don't have to go out and buy a million things. You can use what you have already. And then you also, some people like to finish one eye and then move on to the other. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah, it just helps later on blending the eyeshadows out. It doesn't create such harsh lines. The main thing here is to blend. You don't want to have sharp lines anywhere when it comes to your eyeshadow, unless you are creating a cut crease or are going for that look. But the whole thing is to blend, to never blend too much. You just want that soft transition from shadow, like almost melting into your eye. See, nothing crazy, nothing too technical. I like to do this quite a bit, and then even afterwards back again, just to like blend everything together once we're finished. And then, I mean, easy as that. This is a Real Techniques brush. Love them. Again, clicks. So now I'm just going to go in with a darker shade. I'm going to use this one over here. And then pretty much just do the same thing, just slightly lower on the lid. Basically just building up all the layers. So you can see already there's no harsh lines. Everything is just soft, blended together really nicely. Was also going to use just some of these palettes that are readily available. Love this Nyx Lingerie. They're all mattes, which are really nice. Love this palette. Love this as well. So yeah, these you can get. Yeah, I know Nyx is only available at Clicks. They do have their store in Canal Walk. Maybelline is available everywhere. So I'm going to take this one here, this orangey color from the next palette, and just go in again where I've done those two other colors. Again, this is a bit lighter than the second color I used, so it just melts and blends everything really nicely. The main thing is to just blend, blend, blend. Can't blend too much, just go backwards and forwards like a windscreen wiper. This is the main thing if you take anything away. Blend. I mean, you can sit for like an hour and just blend it all together. Okay, and now, so I'm pretty much using the same brush for everything. I will go into the Maybelline palette. And I'm going to go in with this dark brown. And we're just going to darken the outer corners. Basically just packing on the brown on the edge. I do like to then, with whatever's left on the brush, just drag it into the crease. As I said in the previous video, I do like quite a dark eye. Even at 4 in the morning, if that's my cool time. So if this does feel too much for you, obviously you just go in with lighter colors. So always go back and just blend with the first original brush. Back on the brown, the dark brown on the other side. Pack it on the third of the lid, this last third here, and then sweep it in, and then back in with that other brush just to blend everything nicely together. So either you can wear a matte eye. Sometimes a matte eye is just called for. I usually go for some shimmer. Just love it. So I'm going back to the Maybelline palette and I'm going to use this bronzy, goldy, pretty color. This is a flat brush. Technically it's a concealer brush, but I love using it for pigments. It just picks it up really nicely. So I'm just going to tap, 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 and then on the lid, swipe it across and just pack it on. And I mean, these colors go with every eye color. It doesn't matter, brown, blue, gray, green. And then exactly the same on the other side. I love this palette. And it's just like, I mean, the pigments are amazing. And you can tell that they actually last a really long time on the face and actually the palette. Sometimes what I then like to do is take, you can use a like pencil brush as well. Brush like this, go in with that dark color again. Just to darken up the crease, just to define it a bit more. Just nice clean lines, even though I said we don't want solid lines. It also just darkens it up if you feel like it's too light for you. Okay, and then for underneath, I'm just going to use flat brush like this, take that same dark brown from the Maybelline palette and just under the lash line. You can use a pencil if you prefer. I do like to use a shadow just because it's a lot more blendable. And just drag it out to the edge. I do like quite a dark line underneath. Some people aren't like massive fans of doing underneath. To me, it's like kind of non-negotiable on my face. Obviously, if that's not what you want, I'm not going to do it for you. And then just finish on this side. Okay. What I also really like to do, like I did in the previous video, is take, I really like this like really soft pink. This is an inner corner highlighter. I mean, sometimes I go all the way up here. It's not always noticeable, but every now and then when that light catches it, it's really pretty. Yeah. Can't go wrong with this. See? Now I'm going just to do some liner. I know this does scare a lot of people, and I will do a video on it showing you step by step so you don't have to be scared of it. But for now, I'm just going to do it to show you just how it finishes off the look. Don't be scared. It took me a long time. You just need to get the hang of it. It's makeup, practice. You can take it off, especially now when you guys don't have much to do. If you're just sitting around, just take a small mirror, get your, I love these with the sharp point. Makes things a lot easier. And just practice. Take it off, do it again. See? You can also, if you want, use the black eyeshadow if you want to make it a bit more smoky, blend it out. Once you guys get the hang of it, you'll wonder why you were so scared. This is NYX Epic Ink Liner. Love it. Also, it just dries really quickly, so you don't have to sit with your eyes closed for about 3 hours letting it dry. So yeah, this is like kind of for me every day. Mascara. I'm going to use the Too Faced one and just show you how amazing it is. I wish I'd bought about 3. I really love this mascara. I mean, I can go back and do this a million times. But the fatter the lashes, the better, in my opinion. Sometimes I like to let the one side dry and then go back after I've done the other side. Ah, mascara. I mean, even the difference that makes is cray cray. Just gonna go back to this other side. Now that it's dried a bit, and just add another coat. I like to go sideways like that, and you can always see how long they are. Okay, so now is usually when I just let the lashes dry at the top to contour, highlight, but obviously I have done that. So I'm going to go and take that same MAC false lash mascara that I used yesterday, just to do the bottom. And just show you how it brings everything really nicely together. I mean, from that to that. And there we go. Easy as that. I mean, to me, this is just like an everyday makeup. You can wear this at night with a nice lip if you want to. I mean, this for me is just like my everyday go-to. It's classic, you can't go wrong. So yeah. Cool. Done. So let me know what you think. As they say, like, subscribe, wherever they are. I don't know how yet to put them on the screen. But yeah, thanks guys. See you soon.